Well, as shortstop for the Baltimore Orioles, Cal Ripkin Jr. broke Lou Gehrig's record, okay? And that record was 2,130 consecutive games played. And then Ripken went on to play 502 more. He's an amazing man. Now, Cal was named to the Hall of Fame, of course, in 1999. And he retired in 2001 as one of 7 players with at least 400 home runs and 3,000 hits. That stellar record was honored in 2007 when Ripken was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame. Unbelievable. And now he is recruiting for another Hall of Fame. Joining us live today from Maryland, baseball legend Cal Ripkin Jr. Welcome to New Mexico Style.
Oh, well, thank you. That's a good way to put it, as I'm recruiting for another Hall of Fame. Energizer did start Keep Going Hall of Fame 6 years ago. I was inducted into the Hall of Fame, and it's really a collection of really inspiring people and inspiring stories. And so right now we're in the nomination process, and you have up until February 4th to nominate someone. And we're looking for people that have an energetic spirit, that do positive things in the community, you know, like the bunny. So if you know someone like that, then certainly go on energizer.com/Hall of Fame to nominate them. It's a real simple process. And there is an incentive, if you want to know. If you get inducted into the Hall of Fame, it's $10,000 cash and $5,000 to the charity of your choice. Not that you need one, but I think that can go a long way these days.
Absolutely. And I think what's so cool is that there are so many kids out there who look up to you. I mean, you're an icon. You're an idol to them. So to be able to participate in a contest that you're at the head honcho, I mean, I think for children, that's just in itself very inspiring.
Yeah, you know, you don't have to be in sports. It's all people, all different types. The main ingredient, I'll give you an example. Last year's winner, Jennifer Goodman Lynn, she got a rare form of cancer, and it's been reoccurring, and she's been fighting it for a while. But instead of actually looking at it in a negative sort of way, she really turned it into a positive. She started an organization called Cycle for Survival, and she's raised over $5 million already. So that story had to be told, and she was inducted last year. If I can give you one more, Melanie Goldish was also a past winner, and she created an organization called Super Sibs because she realized that you know, if a kid gets sick or gets an illness or gets cancer, the other siblings are as affected, and sometimes they're forgotten. So she created an organization so those kids, you know, aren't forgotten, and she found out that firsthand. So there are wonderful stories, but there's a whole bunch of wonderful stories on the site.
That is incredible. It's so motivating and it's so inspiring, and I love the fact that anybody has a chance, and anybody that you know who is like this Energizer and has that kind of spirit can be a part of this kind of contest. And
yeah, it's kind of funny is that if you are described as the Energizer Bunny and you are doing good things and positive things and you have that sort of energy, then you can nominate yourself, or you can think of somebody that you can nominate as well.
Oh, so you can nominate yourself. That's good to know. I'm sure there will be a lot of people.
I can't nominate myself anymore, but you certainly can.
Well, how do you feel about being compared to a bunny?
You know, it was kind of funny. Every time I went into another city to play, you know, they always would say the Energizer Bunny's coming to town. And I always took that as a compliment, because you're willing to show up, you're willing to, no matter what the circumstances are, you're willing to meet the challenges of the day, which is really the spirit of the bunny. Absolutely,
and the spirit of becoming a Hall of Famer, absolutely. Now, what keeps you going? I mean, a lot of people will be curious. What just inspires you?
Well, I'm always someone that feels like I'd rather be busier than not, and I had a wonderful opportunity at a baseball career, and I had a chance to develop a platform where I could do good things. You could do good things for kids. I'm sitting here at our complex in Aberdeen, Maryland. We do good things for kids that way. Our foundation, named the Cal Senior Foundation, uses baseball to get the kids' attention, but we really, you know, want to teach them about life and want to teach them about character, and we want to match them up with mentors. So, you know, I think, you know, you want to feel like you're making a difference day in and day out, and I don't find retirement, you know, being in your pajamas. I find it being out and doing good things.
Absolutely, and you're celebrating your 10th anniversary of the foundation, correct?
Yeah, it's hard to believe that it's been 10 years. I mean, we started when my dad died, and we were trying to capture his spirit, and the 10 years have gone by like that. And I know that we've gone from a sort of a local regional foundation to one that has national significance, and I do know that because our executive director is asking me for more and more trips around the country. So we feel very, very good that we're helping so many kids.
Well, we feel very good that you're helping so many kids, and you're doing such good things. What is the deadline, once again, for these people to become a nominee?
The nomination phase ends February 4th. And if you're like me, you know, if you have an idea or you have a thought or you have a person, act on it right away, because sometimes we put those things off and you might miss the deadline. So it's really easy. Just go into energizer.com/Hall of Fame. And in case I didn't do a good job of explaining it, you know, on the air, all the explanations are right there in front of you.
I think you did a great job. Cal Ripkin Jr., thank you so much for being with us this morning on New Mexico Style.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Of course.